Hey there everyone, it's Val and welcome back to Galactic Science, the labors of Valentine, GreatOrator and Goreae. Although it looks like I'm going to be the first one on the server. I just want to let you know that Beamlink appears not to be working today, or at least currently. So I should be able to, with my aggregate chat, see everybody's comments. You guys on Twitch and Beam won't see each other's. Unless Beamlink decides to wake up. Alrighty, just starting up TeamSpeak for when GreatOrator and Goreae do show up. Right. GreatOrator said he had done some preparatory work for the stream today. He didn't say what, though. I'm just going to take a peek around and see if I can see. Aha! There he is! There's GreatOrator! And looks like Goreae is going to be here too. Just waiting for them to log into TeamSpeak. Oh, in just a moment here appears my... I did not go into the right place. Oh, I'm in the wrong place, right. Hang on just a moment. Dang it. I think I hear bones. Which is a little concerning because I shouldn't be hearing bones that close. I wouldn't think.
There you are!
Yeah, sorry about that. I accidentally connected to the wrong TeamSpeak server and didn't realize it, and I'm going, well, I can't see you guys. Oh, wait a minute. I'm in the wrong place. I did not get a lot of sleep last night despite my best efforts, so I'm not exactly firing on all cylinders.
Been there, done that. I was up really early this morning, even though it's my day off, because my son had to go spend his one weekend a month. And doesn't have a ride there on the first day, so he had to be there for PT today. So he had to be there by 4:30 this morning, and it's about an hour away.
Oh, lovely. So
right?
You're saying you're up. You were probably getting up at the time that I went to. Well, I went to bed at the time I actually felt like I was going to be able to sleep, which is about 2 a.m. I still didn't sleep, by the way.
So I did a little off-camera work.
Yes.
To kind of better automate all this. It's not totally done yet. I have a couple more. The only thing that's not doing is auto-processing the dust into ingots. That's going to be a lot more because I want to hook that into the storage room so that as the ingots get furnaced and everything, they get sent into the storage. But right now I have it. The only thing, I also don't have the gravel going in automatically, but this is so slow that we just fill this chest up and it'll run forever.
Cool.
So
works.
what I did is, obviously we got the sifter still, and the only thing that this star is powering is the sifter, so it's going to last a long time.
Yeah, that's good.
Then everything that goes into here, the only thing that gets pulled out, and again, this is part of the trying to automate our storage finally, is the crushed or whatever you get, the gravel ores. Those come over here. This one here makes all the gravels.
Let's see,
that gets put in here, gets crushed, and then the sands come into here and get made.
Right.
And then the dust gets put up
over here.
Well, the dust goes over there first, gets made into blocks, and then the blocks go over here, but the dust will just stay in there until there's enough to make another block. And then that's where it's at. I don't have anything with the blocks yet.
Okay, cool.
But we are sort of fully automated. The only thing that's not automated is putting gravel in these chests and the smelting of those blocks.
Wow. You've been busy. That's awesome.
Well, I had to test out the update, so while I was on here testing the update, I figured, well, I'd just get this reconfigured in here.
Makes sense. I like the filter pipes. I haven't played with those yet.
Yeah, it took me a minute to kind of figure out how to organize everything, and yeah, it was interesting. So where do we want to have, like, our main processing facilities? I mean, we could put it in here if you want, but I thought maybe closer to storage, or... Because I also got to set this up to start moving into storage. So today, besides auto processing, we need to figure out how we want to organize our storage room.
Well, maybe we should make a room off of the storage room that is going to be our processing area. Because we kind of need a place to do our work anyway.
Right.
And probably off this wall, I think, would be because it's closest to the power.
Oh, hey, Alec. How are you doing today? And yeah, the processing, I've got enough cable now. We could pretty much go wherever we wanted. As you can see, we're going to have to think about another configuration for power. I was also a little busy in here.
Oh, okay.
The hatch is now here because, well, the Stirling generators.
Yes, you have more of them.
Which reminds me, is this caught up? No. So we're going to have to do a couple of things. I know that methyl lecholate, whatever that is, works in these Stirling generators.
Mm-hmm. Methyl methacrylate.
Yeah, what does it take to make that?
You need carbon and you need, yeah, basically wood.
Okay, so Goreae, here's your task today. Because we either need to increase our water production because they can't keep up with the hydrogen with the furnaces at the level they're at. And I do eventually, I want to get to where we're getting ready to go to Mars, and I want to be able to upgrade these Stirling generators so that we don't have to go to any other power but these, because I can put in like a double or octadit capacitor. Yeah, that's a mouthful. If we can get up to the yeah, that one, the big capacitor, these things will actually be able to generate 100 RF per tick each, or 160, I think. So with 18 of these generators at 160 RF per tick, I think we would have our base's power needs met for quite some time.
Cool.
But we wouldn't be able to keep up with the hydrogen necessary to burn in these things.
Right.
So we either need faster hydrogen or an unlimited source of that meth.
Methyl methacrylate. It's not meth. Is it?
Well, it starts out with
yeah, meth. I know they have a lot of things start out with meth.
So the Stirling generators are on meth, I guess.
Yeah. Sorola, hello. Welcome back to the stream on Twitch. And Sorola says, just get to Mars to get the capacitors and add another chemical decomposer for more hydrogen.
Well, we can try that. I think the chemical decomposers are pretty cheap.
And Sorola also says it's 80 RF per tick as it quadruples the base of 20. Unless we change the config file.
It says, well, it says 5.3 times the base. When you mouse over the capacitor slot, so 5.3 should be like 160 or 106, something like that.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Decomposer. Let's see, how much is that? what does that take to make? Iron, the atomic iron, of course, iron, and then more iron.
And I need to make a bunch of the methyl methacrylate since we're talking about it. Since we're gonna be... Looks like we'll probably needing more fuel here.
I think I'm going to shift our... Oh, look, loud car going by. I'm going to shift from processing all the moon dust to just gravel, because we need ores.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. Oh, and Alex says he's going to continue working on the brew mod that we were talking about.
Oh, cool. Is that for Tokencraft? Or is it here?
Just a mod in general.
Oh, it's a mod.
Because, part of the problem is, I like what Brewcraft does.
Mm-hmm.
But, one, it doesn't seem to get very updated, and it's just not flashy enough. So if you've played Skyrim, think potion brewing Skyrim style.
Ah, cool.
But also with a big giant multi-block auto brewing processing station.
Okay. Sounds cool. Oh, and people in chat on Twitch, if you type !no now, whenever anybody says, "Can I play with you?" or "What's the IP?" which I've been getting that question so often now by people I've never seen before in my life in chat that I finally made a command for it. Because I got tired of telling people, "No, this is single player." Or, "No, this is a whitelisted server." So, just letting you know, GreatOrator, at some point you might need that too, because I was resisting breaking it down, but when over the last 2 streams I had about 8 people ask. It's, yeah, getting ridiculous. Infinity Raider.
I will definitely take that under advisement, because I know that's one of the things I still need to set up is like Nightbot, Moobot, those kind of bots. You're a bot, they're a bot, everywhere a bot.
Mm-hmm. And Infinity gave me a chance to use it for the first time. Of course, he did it as a troll, but thank you, Infinity, that helped. And by the way, hello, welcome to the stream. For those of you who don't know, Infinity Raider is the author of AgriCraft, which is a very cool mod.
Hello, Infinity. And I think I posted it, but we may need to post the dualcast link. Let me double check. I think that's the link that I posted in my Twitter. Oh, no, I did not. So let me...
Okay, I just posted it in mine. In
that
Twitch.
Works. And I will go set mine up for Twitch as well. Give me one moment, folks.
And Sorolo was just saying the efficiency part is the speed it burns the hydrogen, not the capacitor itself. Well, you can post a link to the wiki, Sorola, but I won't be able to look at it right now, and GreatOrator is not in my chat, so I guess we'll see how it goes, but thank you for that information. That helps account for the discrepancy between what GreatOrator thought it did and what you were saying it actually is doing, so. So, Infinity, how you doing today?
And Goreae, because I wanted to make sure that that water node could keep up with pumping water into that decomposer. With those speed upgrades, it should be able to do a lot more, and it's not keeping up.
Goreae is confused by mini speeds, which is really surprising because, I mean, he's got speed everywhere.
Right?
And
those world interaction upgrades it needed. Go ahead.
I'm just talking.
No, I was just one of those moments of, okay, I was wrong.
Oh, did you hear what I said that Sorolla talked about the efficiency?
I heard something about the efficiency.
Okay, the efficiency part is the speed it burns the hydrogen, not the capacitor. And he suggests looking at the wiki.
Well, I know the capacitors also increase the output. I've used those in a couple other mod packs, unless they've changed it in this one.
I don't know.
We'll find out when we get there. We gotta have dash and iron. Lots of iron. Lots and lots of iron. So, let's figure out... what do we have for furnaces in this pack?
And Alec, hello! Welcome to the stream on Twitch. How is it going? Alec is another mod maker. Both of them, actually, Infinity and Alec, as well as me and GreatOrator, are all part of the Phoenix team, for anyone who was curious and did not know.
Of course. Iron. And more iron. And more iron.
Alright, I'm just doing some,
And yes, Goreae is part of the Phoenix team as well.
And Goreae too, sorry. I'm sleepy. I was looking at the names in chat. Goreae, I feel terrible. I'm sorry. I'm a scum.
Oh, everything. All the iron.
Of course you do things, Alec. Things I can't talk about. Sir Moosh, hello. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Alrighty.
Oh, that's right. I forget. Goreae has all the science.
Yes.
I'm trying to do it the old-fashioned way, and here he's just like mass-producing iron.
Well, I'm over here making use of his facilities to make more methyl methacrylate. At least that's the plan.
I am so glad that you can say that word, because it just makes my tongue get all tied up when I try to.
It used to. It used to, but then I practiced it. It's all practice, you see.
I also made a couple extra tier 3 crafters, and I'm going to put one in here in the storeroom in case we want to do some like auto crafting of sorts.
Okay. How have I been? Not too bad. I'm just a little tired right now, which you can probably tell from the fact that I'm forgetting important things like Goreae is also part of the Phoenix team. We all are. Yeah, okay.
We're just all Phoenix.
Yes. All Phoenix all the time. I'm easily amused today. Okay, so I'm getting lots of carbon. Let's put the carbon in here for now, so I have a little bit more room in my pockets.
I wonder how good these metal furnace.
Okay, Sorolla has clarified. So the double layer capacitor is 2 times the production, 40 RF per tick. The hydrogen is 2.7 times more efficient, which means it lasts longer. And the octadick is 4 times the rate, 80 RF per tick, and fuel lasts 5.3 longer. Sir Moosh, why don't you sleep? If it were only that easy.
Right. I am working on that, Goreae. I just wanted to get processing in place finally, so where I need redstone. Which I don't think you get redstone from gravel, so...
Well, I'll start, once I get the methyl methacrylate made here, I will start building a room where we can move or put production stuff in.
Okay, I'm just kind of moving some stuff around here so I can try to take advantage of getting redstone and ores, because we don't seem to have a lot of redstone. Oh, of course, we do have a lot of redstone. It just wasn't where I'm used to seeing it.
Ah. Hydrogen. One, two, three. Methyl.
Okay. We have electric furnaces.
Cool.
I made those. I was actually on here for quite a while trying to get everything I needed to make those upgrades, and thank God you get more than one each time.
So how long were you on for?
A couple hours.
Wow.
Okay, so we got an electric furnace. I'm almost wondering... Well, if you want to get the redstone back from them, Goreae, you're more than welcome to. I was just really trying to make sure that our power could keep up with everything. And I forgot about world upgrades being what determines the amount of water.
Okay.
But we have two electric furnaces in the storeroom right now because there's a conveniently located electrical outlet right there.
Furnace-eye?
Furnace-eye. What I wanted to say, but I was like, that doesn't sound correct.
It's not. Unless we want it to be, of course.
Yeah, actually adding those world upgrades does. It's filling back up, which is what I wanted. Which means we could either add more, or we can wait until we can do the higher level capacitors to produce faster.
Well, I'm going to leave the power in your guys' hands because I'm sure it'll fry my brain if I try it right now.
Well, there's two things I want to try and get accomplished today, and getting the auto processing for the dust is one, and trying to get the air bubble or the bubble distributors to your hut and my hut, and Goreae's hut, which means then there'll be power over to your guys' bases, and yeah, it just makes everything all better.
That's always a good thing. And as for what I'm doing, chat, I am attempting to make methyl methacrylate, which will give us power for our tree chopping farm, etc.
Those.
Which is this one.
Steel 4, 8.
So 3 of those, 2 carbons, 2 oxygen.
24.
That's why.
28 press steel, which is 56 iron, I think.
Carbon.
And I'm gonna butcher this name. Sreolla. I think she's somebody that's in your chat too.
Yep.
How did you pronounce it?
I pronounce it Sorolla.
Okay, Cyrilla. I'll just work with that. My tongue seems to be really tied today. It's like every time I try to pronounce something unusual, my tongue just kind of wraps over itself.
Well, you were up early too, so there you go. Hydrogen's keeping up now?
Oh yeah, it's more than keeping up, which means we now have the room for expansion.
Okay, good.
If we need to.
I have just resupplied the farms with power in the form of methyl methacrylate, so go me.
Yay, you.
And now it's building time.
Are you going to work on a building or a facilities room for us now?
Yes, I am. Ooh, even have a leftover door. And pressure plate, perfect. Sir Moosh, thank you very much for hosting me on Twitch. I greatly appreciate that.
Or Corolla. He has, or he, I don't know, has the worst case of squirrel right now.
So it looks like Beamlink is starting to try to work it. Hosted and unhosted. And Sir Moosh is scared of the moon. It's too empty. Okay, where am I going? The squirrels will be strong with me today.
Corolla is a he.
Ah. I have no idea why I'm carrying around those, but...
Yeah, I'm trying to get some iron plate, or compressed iron, Goreae. I'm just standing in the bubble to minimize oxygen use.
Okay, what is it? There's single block. Let's put the door, basically, right here. Zorella says go to the Venus. Visit the villages there, we won't be lonely. But then went haha, so I'm kind of like, okay. That might not be a good
Probably
thing.
the wrong kind of unlonely.
Probably.
Probably the evil, vicious, rip your throat out type mobs.
Probably. Why you do that?
Did I do something wrong?
That's what I was just wondering. But for me. There we go.
I keep forgetting that compressed steel is not made from compressed iron, which would make sense. It's made from regular iron ingots.
Ah. And Sorella says there's space blazes there. Oh, fantastic.
Oh, isn't that just something wonderful that we needed?
Yeah. Precisely. So how big do we want this processing room?
Almost, probably about at least half the size of... Why am I not able to make compressed steel? What did I do wrong? About half the size of the storeroom.
Okay.
That's why I'm confused. Son of a biscuit.
What are you doing?
We have a pack update. They've changed the recipe for compressed steel.
Oh. That's right. We are running the .12 update. We were on the .8.
Which means I now need even more coal. Her.
Okay, where is the power room end over here? Oops. Hopefully, I'm not going to run into the power room. Guess we'll find out if I do, huh? Hopefully not, because I'd like to keep going this direction.
Oh, see, now why is it working all of a sudden?
To confuse you? It sounds like it's working.
Yeah, it is. Very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ray's like, just put it in there with the iron plates. That's what I did, and it wasn't, and now it's working. They sigh.
Okay, a little bigger, I think.
2.
Oh.
Yeah, I got circuits.
Okay, I think I've got the size for the power room now. Or the...
12.
Okay, I need glowstone.
Yeah, and I don't know, Sorolla. You saw, I had the recipe in there, and then I go back and the same recipe works, so I don't know. Go back to storage.
I need to get rid of some moon rock and such.
But you know what? We have barrels.
Yes, in the storeroom, which I just walked away from. If you're nearby, if you want to eyeball the size of the,
I actually
room.
am. So let me finish grabbing a few things here. And I'll come look. Oh yeah, this should be fine.
Okay, good. I shall get to making it pretty then.
I agree, Sorolla.
Alright, Sir Moosh, see you when you get back.
Oh, wrong base.
Yeah, I do that too. Glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah, get turned around.
Dang it.
And no, Goreae, the steel ingots work in there too.
I need my chisel. Alright, let's put this back in here, so... Oops. Would you go in here? There we go.
Yes, they are. But I have witnesses. I had the right recipe. It wasn't working at first.
It wasn't just user error, is what you're saying. There really
Right.
was something going on.
It's only more expensive from a coal perspective, though. Well, maybe. Get that going. I need a couple more pieces of coal. Need 6 pieces of coal to be exact. Yeah, I just noticed. I have coal in here.
Sorry, I'm just checking on Beam to make sure it's working.
That's okay.
Acting a little odd. Oh, looks like I am. Oops, sorry.
Nice.
Ooh, 4 stacks. Nice. Indeed. Okay, looks like it is working-ish. Alright,
See, it's doing it again. Iron plate. Coal. Oh.
Okay, let's get back. Alright, so...
That's the wrong one. That's why. Duh.
yeah, let's continue the same... iron...
Don't mind me.
yeah, no problem.
I'll blame it on the lack of sleep.
Yeah, dang it, I put all my wood away.
Yeah, I caught that. A little late, but caught it. Let's see. Oh, circuits. I need more circuits.
Okay, so I was putting them 2 part one way and 3 part the other. So we will repeat that pattern. And let's see, we started 2 from the wall, 1 from the wall. Sure. I believe it was 3 apart.
You know, the compressed iron, compressed steel, all that stuff really wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't so flippin' slow.
Slowness. Darn it, I'm gonna have to make... go. Sit. Stay. Okay, so I need to make the wall... I'm gonna have this pattern.
Oh no, Sorella's stranded on Mercury.
Uh-oh.
That's gotta be pretty hot.
Not to mention the lack of air.
Well, that too. Okay. Step 1 complete. This, I need this, and this.
Find that way. Alright, so go 2 this way. Just to make it all nice and neat. Sort of. Rectangular room. Is rectangular neat by definition, or is it just odd?
Oh no, my titanium pick just broke.
Well, that's not good.
That's great.
I have a mostly broken one I can give you if you want.
I think we might have enough plates to make another one.
Okay. In a pinch, you could always use the RR pickaxe.
That scares me.
Well, if does it scare Goreae too? Should I just keep it on my person if everybody else is scared of it? I still have oxygen.
Yeah, we'll let you destroy your base. Sticks.
Okay, I need glowstone, which would be in GreatOrator's base. You don't want or need it. Okay. It's all mine then. I'm going to keep it in my pocket. Unless it's recharging.
Hey Goreae, can you make glass? I need a bunch.
Goreae can make everything.
You know, I figure we're pretty much done. The game's over. We just sit there and let Goreae make everything.
That works for me. So, are we going to be trying to work on a rocket today? Are we anywhere near trying to get to Mars?
Depends on how quickly I can get the other stuff for processing.
Ah.
Of course, Goreae could probably just make everything, so, you know.
You could just make the rocket, in the chemistry set there.
Yeah, we've already gone, like I said, we beat the game. Goreae space.
Okay, so which one am I using here? The oakwood planks in disarray. Oh my, the oakwood planks are disarrayed. Whatever shall I do?
That's a good question.
So did I sound like Scarlet?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
That was perfect.
Not like we're dating ourselves or anything.
Hey, it predates me. I still know it. It's one of those ubiquitous things.
True. Very true. Okay, so Goreae is that way. And I'm going to have to go down underneath. That's bad. So Stroll got stranded because he forgot where he had things marked.
Where he had which?
Where he had things marked for teleporters.
Oh.
Oh, that's almost perfect. I think I shall leave it for that position.
Oh, no. These are the wrong ones. I made the wrong ones. Yeah.
Fire.
Okay, so I should be able to go out. Alrighty then. I need oxygen. Alrighty. Matey. I'm in a piratey mood. I'm in a strange mood. I have no idea what I'm doing today. Odd. I'm just being odd.
You odd?
Hey, what are you saying?
Never.
Lack of sleep. It does make me strange. I will. More than normal. 100 stacks of gravel? No, we're going to be sifting it. We need more gravel. The gravel should be transferred. If you want to empty out the gravel, should transfer it. Oh, you need obsidian for glass. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Gotcha. Didn't realize that's what you were. I thought you were just shutting it off. Because the number seemed sufficient, but That's not what you were saying. Okay.
The wife is making meatball soup.
Ooh.
And it's been really rainy and kind of chilly the last couple of days, so it's even more perfect.
Mmm.
And the smell just caught up to where I sit at my computer. So looking forward to dinner.
Yes. Well, I have two soups that I make that have hamburger in it. Italian wedding soup. And, what was the other one called? Hamburger soup.
See, I have power to your base, I think, already, right? Because you had some stuff running over there?
To me? Yeah.
Yeah. But I just got to get oxygen over there, which means more glass. I need tin. Can you make tin, Goreae?
Yeah, it's just Goreae was the powerless one.
Well, I'm about to fix all that for everybody.
Awesome.
Excuse me.
I'm good with canisters, so...
Yeah, I've just been kind of storing them away, because with the chemicals you've put everywhere, I haven't had to eat.
Mm-hmm. Is he talking about empty canisters or full ones?
I think he's talking about the empty ones.
I'd say yeah, because, I mean, we can make them again later. Did I know you gave me a stack of tin at some point, Goreae. I can't remember if I put it in the ingot chest or if it's still in one of my boxes. So,
kids.
I thought that was a dog.
Well, they're barking because of the neighbor kid.
Oh, I see. I thought the neighbor kid was barking, and I was like, he sounds suspiciously like a chihuahua.
You know, sometimes.
Exactly.
You might have more tin over here.
Who are your neighbors?
Strange people.
I'm just gonna check to see if those are still in here.
I think I need to get some aluminum too.
No, I just have full tins with food in them. Which my squirrely nature demands I keep. I don't know if you can melt them down anyway.
We have 3 different types of copper ingots. Something's wrong with that. Oh, and Goreae's just got everything over there. So, you know, why even go to the storeroom? I'm just going to go to Goreae's house.
So is that the stack of tin that I put in the box, Goreae, or is you talking about having made another stack? Okay, so oakwood planks now.
I don't see the tin over here.
Oh, I need some filler material.
He's got his face stuck in the chemical synthesizer.
That sounds painful.
It could be. You know, stuff splashes and...
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows what comes out of those things.
So, since I've been reading up a lot on Fallout 4 today, I figured I'd ask if either of you guys are going to be playing it.
Not directly.
Okay. What about Goreae?
Of course, I need tin. Compressed tin. Why, Galactic, do you taunt me and troll me so?
Oh. GreatOrator's being taunted, and Goreae is... Yeah, that doesn't sound good, Goreae's computer would probably commit suicide if he tried to run a Bethesda game. I looked at the minimum specs and the maximum specs, and my computer falls... It exceeds all the memory requirements for PC memory, but the rest of it I fall basically just shy of recommended. So we'll
Nice.
see. We'll see how it goes. And people are speculating that the actual recommended is a bit. They put it a bit high, but now that might be wishful thinking, but we'll see. But for that, what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to start playing it as soon as I get my hot little hands on it and get it installed and make sure it actually runs. Which means I'm going to be starting streaming in the middle of the freaking night.
Nice.
On Fallout 4 Day. And I did my math. Now I'm time zone challenged, but it's supposed to be released in North America at 12:01 a.m. EST on...
That's still early.
November...
At least where I live.
10th. Now, November 10th is Tuesday, so normally I take that off. Obviously, I will not be taking it off because I have streaming to do. And in fact...
Sounds like somebody's excited with Fallout.
I am. I'm a little anxious that some of the changes that they made that I might not like, but I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and assume that I'll be as addicted as I usually am. Now, when a game that I've really been anxiously waiting for comes out, I play it and I play it and I play it basically till I collapse from exhaustion. And I don't think that this is going to be any different. And that's why I'm starting as soon as it comes out, and I'm going to be playing it until I keel over. Not dead, but, you know.
And even then, you probably won't stop, knowing you.
Well, at some point I will have to.
Your stream will be running and we'll hear your snoring.
That's possible. My husband will come home from work, because unfortunately he has to work that day. He'll come home from work and be like, Val? You're drilling on the keyboard.
Again.
Again, yes. So, I am going to do some, a video to talk about my plans for Fallout 4 and how I'm going to handle it. It does have some... how should we put this? Is this the right one? Yes, that's it. It has some issues with streaming. Now, Bethesda, however you want to pronounce it, has given the go-ahead for anybody who wants to do Let's Plays or stream it or put it on YouTube to go for it. However, because Fallout 4 has historically used music from the 50s, which is still under copyright, basically, to play out Fallout 4 and live stream it, I'm going to have to turn off not just the atmospheric music, which in Fallout 3 was also being picked up as being copyrighted by the composer of it, even though it's original music. He's still, in Fallout 3 at least, had the either through himself or through some third party, had those being content ID claimed. Whether they changed that or not, I don't know. That's just how it was working, so I'm going to assume it's probably going to do the same thing. But the 50s music will all... if it's not claimed, I'd be shocked, because, well, it's record companies. Which means I have to turn off the atmospheric music and the radio, which kind of detracts from the gameplay. But as soon as I get a chance to poke into the innards of the files, I'm going to replace it with hopefully equally 50-ish sounding music from Kevin MacLeod. But that is not going to be in there for the first day, or however long I last of streaming, because it might take me a couple of hours to find and replace the songs with something of equivalent length, and I don't want to wait that long to get started streaming. I bet enough I have to install it and then check to make sure it's working. But that's how it goes. Oh, see you later, Infinity. Thank you for watching. Oop, I think I missed him. I was quick. I was quick. Okay, anyway, enough Fallout 4 stuff. I'm just excited because I was watching, catching up on the videos that I haven't been watching because I didn't want to hype myself too early. Because then I'll be going, I want to play it now, I want to play it now, I want to play it now. So, of course, now I'm going, want to play it now, I want to play it now. Anyway, back to the thing at hand. Alright, so now I gotta do the ceiling, which is gonna be oak wood planks.
Couldn't tell you were excited, not at all, Val.
I suddenly almost sounded awake.
Right? And Goreae, can you make aluminum?
Aluminium. If you're British.
And hey, let's go for a hat trick. Can you make wool or string?
Oh, we got... I can get you string from outside.
That works too. I need to make a whole lot of aluminum wire so I can get you guys set up for oxygen and power.
Okay. I'll let Goreae make the other things. I'll get you string. Just so happens
The
that...
electric furnaces are a little bit faster, at least.
This is good. I just need a ladder to get up to the top of that ginormous tree. That's probably not going... Well, I might be able to use that to get the rest of the way up. I can get the wool, Goreae. Anyway, I just have the roof to finish up in the production room, but otherwise you can get started digging holes and putting machines in there, if you like. GreatOrator.
Alright. I keep forgetting that stuff was moved down here. I was looking for something. Okay, I need... How's the glass going, Goreae?
Woohoo! I'm on top of the tree. Wow, this is bigger than the last tree.
How much? Oh, did I just lose connection?
Oops.
Oh, there it goes.
I just had a lag spike there. Myself.
Yeah, I did too. I was kind of worried at first that did something and then... No, I didn't. And of course I need more tin plates. I believe. Oh no, I don't. Just aluminum. More aluminum.
So how much wool would you like?
The more, the better.
Ah, I got another lag spike.
I did too.
Is it the server?
It might be. We may have to do an unscheduled restart. That usually doesn't happen for another 4 hours, though.
Well, it is a new update, so it's possible there's some new issue.
Maybe.
Because you were on for a little while this morning, right?
Yeah.
There is a space hat out in the area here. Bonsai! Die, 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 die. Oh, you little... I can't get to him. Okay, this... It's a little hard to... miss him. Oh. Okay, let's get over here. You want to shoot at me? You come here, you hat.
There goes.
Get over
There's
here.
one.
I need a bow. I so need a bow.
You. Look. Oh, and look, you have oxygen right down here. This is gonna be so easy. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna reroute my access port.
Got him. Jerk. I need a bow. Can I make that jump? Yes. Oh, no, no. Ah. There we go. Alright, hop. Oh. Lag. Quit being yourself.
Right? That's getting just a tiny bit annoying. Good. The stack of glass will actually do me fine right now. I'm in the basement of Val's base setting things up too, if you want to bring it over real quick.
Insert annoyed grumble here.
This.
Insert another annoyed grumble.
Oh, there's a glass. Okay, glass. Oxygen, oxygen. Well, that's not too bad. I guess $70 for Fallout 4 and the Season Pass, that seems a little more reasonable. I just really have issues with brand new games that come out. You spend 60, 80 bucks for it, and then 2 days later, they're like, oh, look at this DLC for $10, $5, $20.
Well,
And it's like, you couldn't just put that out there right from the start?
yeah, some companies, they have stuff in DLCs that really ought to have been in the base game. It's like they carved out pieces of the base game and just are selling it separate.
Yeah, that's how I feel that they do it.
At least historically, Bethesda's it actually creates new content, and it's major content in general. Not everyone is like that. Every DLC is like that, but a lot of them are. So, I give them a little bit of a pass when it's like if you take for example Oblivion, Shivering Isles was pretty big. Some of the other ones are not so big. Some of the other DLCs. So it just depends on the company. But some of them, total rip-offs.
It's raining glass, and I have no space. Oh no. I need a chest of
Sword?
making. There it goes. I had to figure out which door to go through. Oh, and he was bringing me a chest too.
Well, that's very kind of him.
Oh, no, I guess he wasn't. I thought he was.
Well, I've got chests in my pocket, but I'm in the middle of a tree.
I'm just gonna dump what I don't need right here. I have pockets full of stuff that I don't need.
No, don't break that one.
Oh, underneath. Okay.
You dismantled
Oxygen
your
pipe.
chem setup for the glass. Ack.
I need to make oxygen pipe and then crafting table. Yay!
Wow.
Okay, so
I think this is the third crook I've used on this one ginormous tree.
oh yeah, I have oxygen pipe for days now.
Let's go down here, pick up stuff off the ground. Mad Sane and Terrafina, hello! Welcome to the stream. How you doing?
That means I should be getting the oxygen there. And we are. So the first thing is to find out, is the oxygen production we currently have enough to support 4 bubbles?
I don't know.
I don't either. That's why this is going to be interesting.
There's a fallen meteor sitting on my tree. I just noticed it. That's some tree. And it's sitting on the leaves.
That is a tree of steel.
I think it's the infested leaves that are so strong. Despite the fact they only give you string, they're apparently quite, have a tensile strength in the steel range.
Oh. And it's just, and we have the bubble here, so that's good.
This is true. Spider webs are strong. For their size, definitely. So, could be. Whoops. I done fell off. Again.
Do my...
And yeah, Terrafina, if we buy DLC and it's something that ought to have been in game in the first place, we're just encouraging them to keep doing it.
And it's never going to go away anyway, so...
Yeah. Well, I will admit, there's some games that I basically no longer patronize the newer versions of because of that behavior. You know, for example, Sims. I never bought the latest version of it. And the version before that, I only bought the base game and I think 2 of the expansions. Because it was just getting so ridiculous.
Yeah, and that's sad too, because I actually liked playing the Sims games.
I did too.
Played them quite a bit. So that is actually kind of a shame.
But what made me not buy the last game was basically they had changed it so much from what it originally was. I was just like, no. No, if I want to play it, I'll play the ones I already own. Because it's just changed so much now. And not to a format that I liked. I mean, it's... So, you know, there's people out there that enjoy it, and, you know, more power to them, but... Not me.
How's our string situation so far?
Let's see. I can give you some wool.
Oh, that'll work too, because I need to make more aluminum wire. I almost have this done.
Okay.
Yay!
I have... Just a second here. Oops. Do that. I have 54 wool for you.
Wow. That's a lot of wool. Still need more, but that's still a lot of wool.
You downstairs?
Yeah, I'm in the storeroom right now.
Okay, I'll be right there. Alright, let's see if I can score a goal.
Can't see it, but I got my arms out waiting to catch.
Woohoo! And Terrafina, yes. That's exactly my point. If it's something that should have been in the game from the beginning, shouldn't be a DLC, but if it's lots of new content, like my example from before, which was Shivering Isles for Oblivion, as well as, Fallout 3 had DLC that had major content in it, etc. That was just the first example that came to mind.
Let me see if I can do anything on my end. Oh yeah, my bit rate has dropped a lot. I've been having issues with my internet lately. So there's a good chance that, and we've been having a lot of rain and blowing wind, so I may not make it the full 2 hours again this weekend.
Okay, well, if you vanish abruptly, I'm going to...
I just had somebody mention low FPS while I'm playing, and I just checked OBS, and yeah, I'm getting like it keeps dumping down to 0.
That's not good.
No.
So Saints Row has mostly aesthetic DLC. Stuff like that, if it's like a buck, that's fine. I mean, I think. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, GreatOrator.
No, that's okay. I'm just currently waiting on a little bit more wool.
And Sorola says you're getting like 3 frames per second on your stream.
Yeah, like I said, OBS, I'm currently setting, it keeps bouncing from, well, goes to 0. So you're more familiar with OBS. What happens if I disconnect and reconnect OBS?
Okay, you are connected to Joycaster? You're streaming to Joycaster? Okay, you can do anything you like to OBS. Your connection on basically Joycasters, as long as you don't end the broadcast, it'll sit there and wait for you to resume broadcasting.
Okay, so I'll just stop and restart real quick. So, folks, bear with me.
Hopefully it's not his, hopefully that fixes it. I was saying hopefully it's not his internet provider having major issues.
Just waiting for OBS to catch up. You guys can still hear me.
Yep.
But just wait for it to stop its feed, and then I'll restart it.
Oh, you need a tree to plant. So are you gonna still need more wool?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I needed to make some aluminum wire, and then I need to make heavy aluminum wire, which takes more wool.
Okay, just checking before I started doing more trees. But since you need it, I shall do it.
Okay, restarting, and let's see what I get for bitrate. Yeah, it's not doing real good still. I swear my internet provider actually throttles me, because we're getting towards the end of the month. And they say they don't throttle, but, I can do some really, a lot of work back and forth on my dev server and uploads, and then towards the end of the month, it's like everything just crawls.
Yeah, that sounds suspicious.
But they swear I'm not being throttled.
Oh, there's websites you can go to that will actually measure the throttling for you. So you can detect if they're actually throttling even though they claim they're not?
Yeah, I've got a couple of those links I was going to try, but I didn't think that it was going to be this bad.
The other thing you could try, but would require you to disconnect from Joycaster, like to end your broadcast and restart it, would be to try a different Joycaster server in case it's that.
Alright, let me stop and try a different server. It could be, because I think I was going to California, maybe?
Yeah, because they have a bunch of different servers, and quite often if one of them is, if that's the problem, if it's them and not your internet provider, like if it's the connection between you and that server, then going, and not your internet provider throttling you, then changing to a different server would fix the problem.
So I would just end
Probably.
broadcast, change server, and then start the broadcast back up?
Yeah, you'll probably have to do copy, like if you have specific descriptions and stuff set up in that broadcast, you'll want to copy it, because you can select the old broadcast and copy it, and then just have it all intact.
There's the copy right there.
Yeah, it makes it very nice. I remember the days when I had to do all that by hand, going uphill in snow in the winter.
Right?
Really though, like when I first started with Joycaster, they didn't have the copy feature. They didn't have, because they were very bare bones when I started. And it's been cool seeing them growing and, asking for... They actually at one point asked for a video of my workflow so they could see what would be good for them to automate or make easier to do. So... which is awesome. And yes, Sorolla is also... what bitrate are you streaming at?
I had it at 2.5 meg and...
Okay.
like 25 to 30 FPS.
Okay. Because I know the... that sounds like a reasonable bitrate. Mine is, I think, 20... Mine's running about 2375 kilobits per second, and I do 30 frames per second.
Oh, there we go. Let's try...
Worm Unlimited. Can't say as I've heard of that game, Terrafina. It's going to be releasing soon, is it? Sounds cool. Sorolla, for encoding, uses 1400 with 30 frames per second, so you could try that as well as another option. You said you don't really see much of a difference. When I'm running, like for Minecraft, no, I wouldn't see much of a difference in general. But for higher quality ones like Divinity Original Sin or Skyrim or something like that, when I was testing, I did notice a difference when I went to lower rates. So that's why I basically am streaming at the highest bitrate I can that is supported and still doable.
And my key shouldn't change, right?
Your key will change because you've changed the server.
Okay, good thing you told me that.
Where are you guys showing up from?
Okay, let's see what happens when I try to connect this time.
Sorolla, he is streaming. He's basically doing what I do, which is stream to a rebroadcaster called Joycaster, and they are the ones that send it off to Twitch and YouTube, and for me
You
being
know
as
what?
well.
That seems to have fixed it because I'm getting a much better bit rate now.
Okay, so it looks like it was something to do with this, with the server. I think they're doing some work on them because I had that problem last week. So I think they're going through the servers doing something.
It just takes a little longer for YouTube to reconnect is all.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Okay. So how are we on string and or wool?
No, I'm... Let's see. I just got hit by a zombie. I will be with you in a moment. Okay. I just got killed by an asshat. Thank you, Goreae. Okay, thank you very much for the oxygen in my place. I just found it.
Yep, Goreae's is next as soon as I get enough wire.
I've been meaning to thank you, by the way.
And I
because I
think
have noticed
actually
the bubble.
once I get his bubble up, the entire underground of our base, except for the far end of storage and the new manufacturing area, will have total coverage.
Cool. And are you dual streaming today? You're probably dual streaming, right?
Trying to.
To Twitch and YouTube. Okay, so where is my where's my Goreae, I don't suppose you saw where my do we have gravestones here? Because I can't.
We should, unless it was removed during the update.
Well, I can't find my stuff. Either Goreae's trolling me because he picked it up, or it's not here. Which includes all your string.
Let me... Well, wait, do we have open blocks on? Yeah, we do have open blocks. We can always use the command to...
Well...
I mean, just a second and I'll come out and help look.
Oh, wait, I think I found it. Here it is. It just... I was knocked around so much by the zombie, I didn't really know where I died.
It didn't give you a death point?
Oh, apparently after I did the update, I forgot to put my mod back in, so... Alright, just a second here. I still have some stuff lying on the ground. I just gotta empty out my pockets a little bit here. So that I can... actually, I need that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have air bubble number 4.
Awesome.
And power is increasing, which means it looks like our bubble distributors can not only keep up with our power situation can keep up with the bubble distributors, but that the oxygen production can keep up with 4 bubble distributors.
Nice.
And Goreae, you have power now in your base. Once I make some more aluminum wire, you can wire power wherever you want to wire it.
Alright, so where are you right now?
I am in underneath my base.
I have 21 string for or 21 wool for you. I have to go make more.
That should work for now. Where'd it go? There it is.
Yeah, sorry. Just, Okay, so Worm Online. Oh, it's an online game. Realistic sim-type game. You get 200 plus skills to level 100. Progress is like lifelike and slow. Free play cap at level 20 in all skills. With Worm Unlimited, it's standalone, where you can make your own server where you can set your own skill advancement speed. Oh! I see why you're excited about that coming out then. Let's put the signs in here. I don't really need them. I'm going to put that in there since I'm officially...
I am so proud of my oxygen production. I did not think that I would actually have it to where it could keep up with this many bubble distributors.
Cool. Okay, so is this the same as this? Yes, it does seem to be. Oh, yeah, I was actually wondering why you had got night vision. I'm like, okay, well, maybe there's a reason. I just don't know what it is that he's going to get night vision. I wonder if you can refill these. Retinol. That sounds like something to do with vision. Made from a carrot. Ah, that makes sense then, why it sounded like vision. Carrots are good for the eyes.
Yes, they are.
$13 carrots make... Well, I guess it's a good thing I have a carrot farm, isn't it? If 13 carrots make a diamond.
That's actually kind of funny.
So, you're saying I should keep growing carrots. How's it doing for, power? Oh, it's still got 44. Okay. You just took 4 stacks. Well, I guess we have a reason, if we need more diamonds, to upgrade that to iron. Once we have enough iron, upgrading that farm to the iron version. Okay, what I need to... That needs to go there. I've got 3 million little worms, which sounds wrong.
3 million? That's a lot of worms.
It is. You hungry? They're delicious.
Not for that, but definitely hungry.
They're delish.
No room in what thing, Goreae?
Space carrots. Indeed. Space carrots. Woo. Get off of my tree.
You know, I spent all that time resetting my screen so it didn't cut off, and then all this back and forth with OBS, now it's cut off again.
So you're saying you have to mess with it some more?
No, I just gotta resize my screen again.
Yeah. I can understand.
There we go. It's fixed again.
Cristiano on YouTube. Or, sir, yeah, YouTube. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Okay, so we now have bubbles everywhere. Everybody has air. We can pretty much wander anywhere down in the underneath without the need of oxygen tanks.
Nice.
There's just a little bit of spot, the back half of our storage and the new machine room, and the back half of our power gen.
Okay.
But based on what I'm seeing for oxygen, I could probably, if our power could support it, maybe get one more. I'm looking. Maybe get one more bubble distributor if we needed it.
Okay.
Maybe.
I'd like to put in a request for armor at some point.
What do we need armor for?
Well, not dying? For some reason, the bad guys seem to like to target me while I'm collecting string from trees. Obviously, they're the moon's equivalent of Smokey the Bear.
And I just got more Ender IO conduit. I guess we had a quest to complete.
Ah. So that means I do too.
Yes.
I shall do that and give you the conduits then. Once I finish massacring this tree.
Somebody took all our iron. I had one block of iron dust left just to make the, because OCD, I like things in a certain way. And it's all gone.
Aha.
Not that we really need the iron, but as Goreae seems to be able to make unlimited amounts of it.
Oh, I'm sure we will use any that we get.
Oh, everything takes iron.
Yeah. Okay, I think I need to infest a few trees.
Oh, in Soroa, I'm using OBS does game capture, and then it, based on the size of my window, is what it shows in OBS. But when I had to disconnect and reconnect, apparently I changed something somewhere. So I just had to fix it again. Okay, so I've got power. We've got. Be honest, since Goreae can make iron, I may not need the auto processing right away in order to start our progress to Mars.
Ah.
Let's see what I need to make the rocket. Tier 2 rocket, eggs, heavy duty, meteoric. How do we get meteoric iron? That's that's what it was. I needed
from the meteors.
Yeah, but how do we? Can we break those apart yet?
Yeah. I think with the picks we have, we can. I just got a piece from breaking up one.
Okay, so I need compressed steel, compressed aluminum, and bronze, which is tin and copper, so that's an easy one. We have lots and lots of copper.
Okay, and I'd go get you meteoric iron if I, could go safely with some armor on. Hint, hint, hint.
How many diamonds do we have? None. 3. Yes, Goreae, there's like 4 of them in the chest underneath in my basement. We really don't have a whole lot of many things to make. I can make you gold armor.
Will that last very long?
Long enough for you to go and get some meteoric iron, maybe.
Okay, actually, Goreae's also offered his.
Oh, see, how does he have armor and we don't?
Yeah, what's up with that? That would be great, Goreae. Let me just get this last tree here. I'll give GreatOrator what string I've gotten. Because science. It's science. Okay, I think we have some bone meal.
Well, it looks like we're going to be making some compressed copper and compressed tin.
So I'm going to bone meal these, get the silkworms doing their thing. Give GreatOrator what I have in terms of... Let's go downstairs. Yeah, basically to get the meteor iron, we need diamond level picks. I mean, Sorolla has said in chat.
In which we do... Well, we have enough diamonds for a diamond pick. But isn't that one that you made diamond level?
Yeah, the titanium works, as does the pick that I have, the RR pick. And
well, let's go try and get some of this meteoric iron that's not surrounded by hundreds of mobs.
well, I've got you 21 more. I was going to go do that now, actually.
I'm just testing to see if the titanium pick works.
Oh,
and it
I'm
does.
pretty sure it does, yeah.
It is a thing of beauty coming up on our area, and you see all these air bubbles.
Okay, so I have some... where is the... Okay, so I just put 21 more wool in the chest that has the redstone in it.
Okay.
And I'm just looking to see if we have any bone meal kicking around. We have some bones. I just want to get those trees, oops, going. Oh, I got some already, Goreae, but where the heck did I get the bones from? Oh, there we go. Put that in there. And okay, Strongheart, I don't remember if I answered you or not. I'm going to give you some information in chat.
Okay, so if you get any more of the meteoric iron chunks, there's the top electric furnace down in the storage room. Just dump those chunks in there, and that way I know where to go when I'm ready to use them.
And Strongheart, the even longer answer to your question, which I will give you, is that depending on the server, like Tokencraft 2 for example, it's a whitelisted server, so there's an application process, but that is not under my control, and that would be only if you wanted to play on that server because you like the mod pack. But otherwise, the thing I put in chat applies to... Where did that one I thought I just put it in... Okay. Sorry, the electric furnaces in the...
Storage room, the top
room.
one. There's already 2 meteoric iron ingots, so you'll know you got the right one when you see those.
Ah! Okay, I finally saw them. I was like, okay, where? Where? Okay. You're welcome, Strongheart.
Takes a lot of bronze. And a lot of iron. And a lot of bronze.
Just a lot. I detect a theme there. A lot.
and you don't get one for one across the board. So like for copper, for instance, copper plate or compressed copper plate takes 2 copper to make 1 plate. Same for tin into a tin plate. However, it then takes both of those ingots to make 1 bronze plate.
Ah.
So you end up it takes, because it takes 2 of those to make. It's an unreal amount of ingots to make all this stuff work.
Yes, yes, I can see that. And I am running around like a chicken with my head cut off right now.
Who cut your head off?
Me, because I'm tired and I am trying... I make the bone meal, I go up to use it, I get distracted, I come down without using it, I put it away, having not used it.
And then realize you need it.
And then go back up, then realize, going to go do what I needed the bone meal for.
And yes, Goreae, if you can make bronze cheaper, by all means, please do, because we are never going to make a rocket at this rate.
So, Andre on Twitch, thank you very much for following. I greatly appreciate that. And I hope you enjoy the squirrely content. It's particularly squirrely today. Grow. Thank you.
For a number of us, apparently.
Yes. And Corolla had his cat walk on the keyboard. And the cat said plus minus. Or minus plus,
nice.
Sorry. Yes, on Mars at least we can mine for stuff, so if you make 1 rocket, we can get there as long as we can use RF tools for teleporters. If we can make the RF tools, the matter transceiver and the dial-up device and the teleporter, that would be good. Because then we could just set it up, and as long as it had a power supply to send us home, we can come and go.
We may even be able to do a dimensional storage chest. It's a different mods version of the Ender chest. So what I'm thinking is if we could somehow make 2 of those. Of course, it takes iron. Yeah. So if we made 2 of those, then the first person to go can dump the rocket into the chest so that subsequent others can come.
This is true. It's only a rocket for 1 person, huh?
Right.
Okay. Actually, Goreae, I would like to borrow your armor now, if I may. And I'll go out and start mining the iron or the ore. And I'm very sleepy. Andre, doing fine otherwise. There he is. Wahahaha. I was going, what are you wearing, armor? And I realized, no, it's just the texture pack. It looks very nice. I have a hat. That's your armor, is a hat? Thank you for the... Oh, I say, where's the rest? Thank you for the hat. That will help. But this will help a lot. Thank you very much, Goreae. And I'm going to have to make a bow at some point here. I should have made some... Well, we don't have any feathers for things. So... Get what I can. You can make arrows. Okay. Okay, I'm only getting 1 meteor iron from a fallen meteor. Is that normal? I thought I got more than that. Maybe it's been changed with this update. Were you getting more than 1 per? GreatOrator?
1 per what?
When you broke a meteor, did you get 1? piece from it, or more than one piece?
I only got one.
Okay, because when I seem to remember when I tested it before, I actually got more than that. That might have been changed. Ah,
Very well could be.
where are you, you little unwanted string? Give me the string, thank you. And Sorolla confirms it's one per, so maybe I just got something weird happened and I got more. Oh, dang it. That would not be a meteorite. Wonder what time of day it is. I don't want to go too far. And when I come back from the break, I'll be taking in 5 minutes here, or 12 minutes. Oh, that's how they're getting in. A meteorite broke my fence.
Oh no!
That's why I kept getting accosted when I was cutting the tree. Alright, I gotta fix the fence here. But I got 6 pieces of iron for you. Meteoritic iron.
So Val, I hate to say this, but I'm going to have to cut this half a little early. I will be back for the second half of the stream in voice. But I will... Yeah, I apologize for having to leave a little early, but something just came up.
That happens. Well,
yeah.
You take care. I'll see you when you get back.
Yep, and I will see everybody in my stream. Well, I'll be in chat, her Val's stream in the second half of her thing, and I will talk to everybody later.
Cool. You take care.
You too.
Colored cobble, as ugly as it is explosive proof. That's good to know. So if I make a fence out of colored cobble, would that be explosive proof? Well, Mad Scene, I'm glad to hear I've been helping cheer you up. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to pay attention that this is actually appearing in my pocket. Since things like to fly away. Hey! How's it going, Goreae? Got 10. It's getting brighter. I think it might be getting towards day, which means it'll be a little safer to do this. But yeah, Goreae, if you can make arrows, that would be awesome. Because I would kind of like... I broke you. You need string. Well, I have 2 pieces of string and there's more on the trees, but I can get that for you later. If you're not busy doing something now. But if you are busy, then since it's for me, I will get it in a bit. There it is. It's like a game. Guess where the ore is gonna fall. Put that there. One string to one arrow. Okay, that's not too bad. Unfortunately, I don't currently... I have a couple of string, but not too much, because I've been making it all into wool for GreatOrator. Yeah, that doesn't really make sense. That string has more nitrogen than wool, which is made up of 4 string. Oh, that's interesting. Sorolla is saying in chat that if you take light blue and or magenta colored cobblestone, you have a chance to get copper sulfate from it. Did we need copper sulfate? Or will we need it for rocket stuff? Oh, it's for the copper. I see. So the light blue, if we're getting if we're getting bone meal from sifting, or bones, and if we're getting lapis from sifting, we can make the light blue. Use cocoa beans for nitrogen. I don't think we can grow those yet, unless Goreae can make the seeds. We can? Oh, there you go. Cocoa beans for nitrogen. You've had a cocoa bean above your door since day one. I guess we need to set up a cocoa bean farm then. Alright, I'll grab a little bit more here and then I'll go back. I'll give you your armor back. Oh, use chisel with normal cobbling, you can turn its color. Oh, right. That's right, I saw that in passing. Didn't comment on it or anything, but I remember seeing that now. And 4 nitrogen per cocoa bean, Sorolla thinks, so start growing them cocoa beans. Mind you, we need... Can we turn regular wool or wood with chisel into jungle wood? That would be kind of nice. I don't think we have any jungle things. Okay. Gimme. Obviously, I'm going to have to inspect the fence periodically until I replace it with something else. Use chemicals to make jungle wood? Interesting. Oh yeah. Yeah, using cellulose we can break down our wood and make jungle wood. Cool. I'm just going to do a round of the fence to see if there's any other holes. But obviously I need to think about a more secure fence. And I'll probably make it a bigger one at the same time. So basically it sounds like meteors are like creepers. If it's something that a meteor can't explode, or a creeper can't explode. It's something that... Well, no, because... Not sure. Alright, this will give me 30. Yeah, because I'd like a fence that I didn't have to worry about getting hit by meteorites. Okay, if Goreae isn't back by the time I have to end the stream, then I will put his... I guess I could drop the armor on him. Probably would work. I don't know if we have a spot for monster bits yet. Boy, I'd like that bow. Universal reactant. Okay, that's probably good. Oh! I might be able to make that bow. The heck is that? It a future circuits. Okay, that... Wow. Whoa. A Futura block. How do I make that? That looks so... That requires redstone and stone bricks. That'd look pretty funky in here in the power room, wouldn't it? Maybe I'll do that. Well, Sorolla, the teasers are okay. The chances are, though, I won't be remembering them until the time comes, and then I might have to ask the question again. But it's okay to know that the stuff is out there. If I actually retain the information, that is. Yeah, so we might have to make some Futura blocks. Because the storeroom, this is fine, but you can't really see anything in here, so in the power room, or the production room, I think that would look cool as the upper layer instead of all that. I'll have to do something. Notepad is friend. Well, I normally have something open and I paste things in there, but it's a little bit of a pain pasting it from chat in there, and then I have to organize it so it's actually usable. But if you're there when we get to that thing, well, hey, I can just say, hey, Sorolla, remember that thing? You're my notepad. Even better. The best kind of notepad. The interactive kind. Well, I don't know where all the eyeballs and such have been put. I mean, they're not... Fine, I'm just going to dump it in here for now. I don't like doing it, but on the other hand... Yeah, I think the room is like 3 or 4 deep. Possibly 5, so I think... Yeah, I think GreatOrator did look that up. That's why he's got them arranged like this, because it goes back further than... You see there? Well, that sounds good, Sorola. Sorola is omnipresent. Okay, let's go give Goreae his armor back, in case he wants to do something in the next 2 hours, but I have to go do real life stuff, and Goreae is standing right there. Okay, we're gonna have to do the tossing thing. I think... Was his armor damaged, or did... Yeah, I think it was a little damaged. Not all of it, maybe, but... I didn't break all of it. Oh, it just totally missed him. That one... Oh, that one made it. That one made it. And that one made it. Okay, you have to aim at the feet. Ah, darn it. From further away, you have to aim at the feet. Oh, Goreae, don't move! I was throwing your armor at you. Stand right there. Woohoo! There, you got it. And it looks like we can make jungle wood out of cellulose, so you can... That's probably what you're doing right now. So, never mind. Alrighty, I am going to take my break now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this afternoon's sleepy stream. I will be back in 2 hours for more Galactic Science with GreatOrator and Goreae. Stand at them, look down, and move back. Oh, that's true. We can do that too. Cool. Alrighty. Off I go. I'll be back. Whether you want me to be or not. That'd be awesome if you're here too, Sorola. You're our wiki. Our interactive wiki. It's awesome. Sorola the wiki.